Hi everybody, Canadagraphs here, and this will be a video for Supergirl, and this is from a set earlier last week in New Westminster. We have Melissa Benoist there. You just saw like quickly walk off screen. You'll see a bit more of her in a minute, and you can see David Harewood there in the center. The scene was not a lot to the scene really. That big shipping container you see there, you can see is ripped open. That is what they're investigating, and you can see David there dressed as Martian Manhunter. He's just standing there staring at it before Melissa as Supergirl comes in and looks at it too, and then they stand beside each other and have a conversation about it. You can see David pick up something from it, and they look at it for a minute, and then he just tosses it back on the truck there. Eventually, eventually he does. Oh, this is taking long. There we go. So then after that, he walks away in the scene. Although you'll see that in another. You'll see that in another take. This is a take of them just like in between takes, getting ready for the next scene. Don't have much to add to that part. So here's, I think this is, no, this isn't, it's another take. So there she is. When the scene starts, you see her do that jump, so that's her version of like landing when you see her on screen land at a location. That's how they pull that off. You know, she's standing there. This is another take of that scene. You see him pull off that piece from the truck and looks at it and shows it to her. So here's the end of that scene. I kind of cut off in the middle of it, and you see they're looking at a piece of paper. In the scene, he walks away, and he actually walks over, grabs a piece of paper, and comes back. You see them like goofing around there. I don't know what the phone thing was she was doing there. I was busy trying to describe the scene and I forgot about that. Sorry about that. I think this is the take I have where it's the full scene. I had to cut it a little bit because there's a time where a truck gets in the way and it interrupts the angle a little bit. So I kind of cut around it a bit so it'll look a little choppy in a moment when you see a truck pull into my view. Yeah, that. So anyways, after they look at this, you'll see Martian Manhunter just walks away, and Supergirl will turn around, and you see him grab something over there, and he's looking at it, and then he brings it over to her, and they read it, and it's some piece of paper. I don't know what's on the paper. I don't know what the importance of it is, but it's got something to do with the scene, and that is all they really filmed there. That's it for the video portion of this set. Thanks for checking it out, and yeah, this is just one extra little clip I forgot about there at the end. Sorry. So here is some still photos from that day. Don't mind the heavy watermarks on them. I have had some issues with some people removing them, so I got a little petty this week about it and went extra on some of them. You see Melissa getting ready for work there. Here she is in the scene, and at this point she's looking over towards where David Harewood walked away to in the scene. You can see the camera off to her right there. There she is again. This time the camera, you can't quite see it from that angle. She just stares off towards where David went, which is only like a few feet away, so I don't like it kind of whatever. I guess she had to do something in the scene. Here she is getting ready to do her superhero jump pose, and this is her just about to land back on the ground. When she does that superhero landing thing you always see on TV, that's how they do it. She just jumps up in the air a few inches and lands. And that is the magic of that scene. You can see her hair like all over the place there in that scene. That's like her hitting the ground and it's just everywhere. And there she is, in between takes, getting her hair fixed up, and you know, wearing her jacket, so you can tell she's not even working in that scene. Here she is having a good laugh at something right before she's about to film a scene. She's still got her jacket around her arm, so she's not fully ready to shoot yet, but close. Here she is laughing a little harder. I don't know what was so funny, but something was funny. One thing that I'll say about her, she always seems to be having fun at set. Here she is again. This is just before they're about to shoot the take, like a second or two before they're about to shoot. And here she is at the after scene was shot. Again, having a laugh about something, don't know what. You know, when you're standing 60, 80 feet away, you don't always hear all the little inside jokes everyone's talking about. Here is David and Melissa doing the scene, and they're looking at a piece of paper. You can just see in the bottom corner of it, you can see part of the paper. And there he is holding it, so you can see a little better there. I don't know what the paper is supposed to have on it, but yeah, they spent a lot of time looking at that paper. Here's David doing a jump up for like a flying scene once, and I only saw him do it once, so I don't know if this was a improvised take or if this was part of the scene and I just never caught it. Them maybe doing it later after I left, because I didn't stick around all day. I only stuck around for a couple hours. So maybe he did it a little later a few times, but I only saw him do it the one take. So not sure if it'll be in the scene or not. These are additional photos I've added from the first set that I caught Supergirl a couple of days earlier at a place called Molson Brewery that's not a brewery anymore. Saw Melissa there. You see David here in his Martian Manhunter outfit. These were the first shots anyone got of them on location this season, and they're not even at the set. This is just the area between where the filming was happening and where their trailers and everything were. So they had to walk through this gravel lot to get to those areas. So these are the very first shots. You know, you can see they're wearing their masks because you know, it's required when you're not at set. And you can see the compound that they're in, that literally there's like fences upon fences in there. You would never get in there if you wanted to. Here she is, you know, walking along through that courtyard. And you know, that's it for this. I will have hopefully more in the future, but if you want more, there's a link to the blog in my description to my Supergirl blog. And thanks for dropping by, and hopefully I'll have more soon. Bye.